Hey guys, whoop. Always do that at the beginning of all these tier lists. Always accidentally grab something. Views here. Today, I've ranked the zombies maps. I've ranked Easter eggs, easiest to hardest. I've ranked even how clean zombies maps are. But now, we got ranking the Easter eggs, worst to best. Um, I will say there is two that I haven't done. Discover I haven't not done Alpha Omega, have not done Tag, and also haven't done Malware or the other one. What's it called? Forsaken. So yes, those ones I will not be doing. But like not too bummed about that, honestly. Yeah, let's just dive right in. First ever Easter egg. Why shadows up here? I don't know if I did that or if it was up there. I don't know. Anyway, first ever Easter egg. We got Ascension. Actually, let's do Grease. Let's do Grease. Let's count it. F tier. Okay. Let's do call. Let's do. Meant to say Ascension. Let's do Ascension now. Okay. Ascension. It started all. Started like real Easter eggs. The Reese, it was just like you shoot some teddy bears or something like that. You get no reward. Ascension, it's cool, and you get a reward at least in Black Ops 3. You also get a reward for the recent Black Ops 3 on the Giant, but it's a perkaholic versus an annihilator. So I think Ascension has the better reward here. If we're like the annihilator, it's not even a reward. Like it's just there. It's just all it really does. It just makes it so you won't get it from the box. Like you're never gonna use it. It's just one thing that you might not get from the box if you're trying to spin for something else. Anyway, Ascension. It's an all right Easter egg. Like for the fact that it started all, it's kind of complex a little bit. Got like the little letters in the sky. You got that part at the end, or if you do a bunch of damage, that part's kind of cool. You have to like run in a circle. You got to throw a Gersh device at some certain places. Haven't done this one in a very long time. I don't remember it too well, but it was all right. I'd put in C tier. Started it all. Call of the Dead, on the other hand, it actually took a big step up, and you don't need four people. There's two Easter eggs on this map, one for solo and one for multiplayer. Like that's just so cool. Every map should have that. I feel like every map that needs a multiplayer Easter egg should also have a solo version. I'm kind of mad that they did it once and then just never did it again. Like all the Victus should have had this. The next map, Shangri-La, should have had this. Um, Moon should have had this because I'm pretty sure Moon was multiplayer only in Black Ops 1. But anyway, talking about Call of the Dead here. Just for that, I think they have to put it like that right there is a tier up. Like no matter like how good the Easter egg is, that's an extra tier. If this was the worst Easter egg ever, it'd still be in D tier because of that. I feel like. Call me crazy. That's what I think. Easter egg, it's super simple, but it's cool, and you get a permanent reward. You get Wonder Wafts from Death Machines, from George Forever. No matter like you can play this any game, every game of Call of the Dead going forward. Uh, he drops Wonder Wafts instead of Death Machines, which that's pretty cool. That's like the first ever permanent reward, and really like the only ever permanent reward besides Super Easter eggs, and the only Super Easter egg of permanent rewards is Black Ops 3. So it kind of did two things really, really, really right here, and then just never touched upon it again, which kind of sucks. But I'm gonna put in B tier just for that, and also the Easter egg. It's short, sweet, simple, fun. The dial step kind of a little much, but besides the dial step, it's good. I like it. Shangri-La. I have not done this one in a very long time, but I remember liking it. I thought it was fun. I thought it was kind of hard, kind of fun. Um, I saw some guy like on TikTok saying it was harder than Blood of the Dead. I don't think that's true because I did it like in 4 hours tops with two randoms. So so yeah, I don't think it's that hard. But it was kind of hard. The step for Napalm Zombie, that one's kind of hard. That's like really the only step I remember. Oh, it's one like there's tiles and you have to do like memory match or something. Like one person's on one side of the bridge, one's on the other, and you have to like tell each other like a code or something. I don't know, something like that. Then you have to get the baby gun, like shoot a crystal. Um, that's really all I remember. But I remember being all right. I've heard some good things about it from the community. So I'm just gonna put it in B tier. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I'm just gonna put it right there behind Call of the Dead. But yeah, that one I have not done in a very long time, like a very, very long time. Moon, on the other hand, I've done this one multiple times and I love it. The only bad part about it is the RNG, of course. Like you're not gonna hear anybody talk about Moon Easter egg without bringing up the RNG. I would actually like probably pay you if you could find me like one detailed dissection, of like an Easter egg for Moon that does not bring up RNG. Like it defines this Easter egg, I feel like. And if they had a little bit less RNG or no RNG at all, like if there was a way to guarantee get the zap guns and there was a way to build like a Gersh device or something, that would have been way that would have made Snap like S tier Easter egg. But you can't. Um, so just it can't be an S tier just because of that. Black Ops 3, you do got the whatchamacallit, the immolation liquidations, that's what it's called. The gobble gum that gives you fire sales. I got like 60 of these saved up. I only ever use them on this map. Um, so you can kind of bypass that and just get whatever gun you want. Just set up your whole crew on like round 2 if you really want to. Especially on Moon with No Man's Land, you can just rack up all the points. Yeah. So yeah, immolations do help a lot with this Easter egg. Removes the thing that's really bad about it. But even after that, it's not the best Easter egg. Like it's a little lame. There's some good steps, like the soul box step, the first ever soul box I think in all of zombies, which is crazy because wonder weapons have soul boxes, Easter eggs have soul boxes, side Easter eggs have soul boxes. Soul boxes are such a common theme in Call of Duty going forward. Actually, maybe not even going forward. Maybe it's like a break until Origins. I know Origins has a lot of soul boxes. Maybe do it the break until then, but I don't know. Soul boxes are very common, Origins and up, but and this is the first map to do it. But anyway, that's a very small thing to talk about. The story on this Easter egg, you see Samantha for the first time ever. You blow up Earth, and then when you go to No Man's Land, it's crazy looking, like it's all that's destroyed. So that's pretty cool. Um, Also, the zombies' eyes change, and the announcer changes to Richthofen. Like that is so cool. No other Easter egg does that, other than getting to round 20 on Nuketown. No other map has that, and I think that's amazing. I think that's just amazing, amazing. I love that so much. Not only does it change a part of the map, but it turns the eyes blue and the zombie announcer changes. And also the fire sale music changes. Like, okay, it's going in tier. That's kind of all that. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. The RNG sucks. And maybe I just haven't played it long enough. I haven't suffered the pain of going through the RNG. Maybe it's been too long since I've experienced that. Maybe I'm forgetting how bad it truly is. But it's a really cool Easter egg. Like it's just cool. Like it may not even be the best, but it's just cool. But steps aren't bad. Like the steps past RNG aren't bad. The ball step's kind of cool. Samantha says it's iconic. Um, you spam the interact button on a computer. You just mash that button. Um, but yeah, the excavator and the box RNG does kind of ruin it, but it's still A tier. I love it. I love it. If you're willing to get to a high round, before you start, then you're gonna be good. Blood of the Dead has that. Nine, oh, nine has that kind of. So yeah, not like it's not an unheard of concept. Anyway, transit. F or D. I'll go with D. Um, it's pretty bad. I've only done the Richthofen side of this, but I think I know all the steps for Max's side. I'm pretty sure I know all the steps for Max's side. And Max's side is even worse because Max's side you have to turn off power, then you have to like get an Avogadro to go underneath the pylon, and like then you have to do something I think with the jet gun. Maybe you don't need a jet gun for a side. But yeah. Anyway, Richthofen, I'm just gonna rank Richthofen side for all of the Victus ones. So yeah, Richthofen side, you got step one. I think is just build a jet gun and then break it immediately under the pylon. Building the jet gun in its own is laborious and painful and a lot of running. Not fun at all. So that's bad. Jet gun, worst wonder weapon ever. Maybe like a wonder weapon tier list right after this. I might do that. Um, but yeah, anyway, yeah, jet gun sucks. You need EMPs. Sucks. You need two people. You don't need two people. You actually can do this with one person. You can. You can. And big emphasis on you can. You have to make a crazy snipe with an EMP, then throw one down at your feet, pick up a max ammo immediately after, jump through the portal, throw one down, jump for another portal, then throw another one down, and then you have it done. Like it is not a simple task doing solo. It takes a lot of skill and a lot of precision to do it solo. Um, Multiplayer though, even if just two people, super easy. You can probably do it first, second try of two people, three people, even easier. And four people, you can't fail pretty much if you have like a good mic with no delay. you won't fail. Anyway, yeah, transit, not fun. Not fun at all. Oh, I need the explosive kills too under the pylon, which means grenades, RPG, or ray gun. So grenades, which is gonna be super boring and take forever. RPG, which means box luck, and you have to stay with a bad gun because RPG is not great. Um, or ray gun, which means you have to spin for a ray gun, which will take you forever. So, oh my god, this one time I got the ray gun. We were doing this. We were spinning for a ray gun to do the step, and then my friend threw an EMP at it, and I lost my ray gun. And oh my god, I was genuinely mad. Like looking back on it, yeah, it was funny. It was really funny. But I was genuinely mad in the moment because I just wanted to beat transit because we were doing a thing where we're beating all the maps in order, and I just wanted to get down to transit. Um, so yeah, anyway, die rise. Die rise, I'm gonna admit the only time I've beaten this one, I got carried by like two little kids, like two like 9-year olds. They actually like carried us so hard, me and my friend. Um, but the steps are bad. Like I know the steps are tough, and you all jump on different elevators, which takes like you have to get good timing to not get crushed while doing that. Then there's you have to like input a code, which like this it takes forever, like it's a lot of running and like it's not fun. I think it may be F tier so far. It's like a random generated code, like, and there's no way to figure it out over just trial and error. It's like that's super boring. Then you have to like collect a bunch of little tiles, which just means more spawns to memorize, and they have to like put them in like a certain order. And you have to like get kills with a trample steam, and you have to like launch the zombies towards a pylon. I don't know. It's boring. It's bad. Then you have to like get galvanicles or something. I don't know. So then you have to then the most useless step, the most unnecessary step in all of Call of Duty history is on this map. You have to shoot a ball with a liquefier 10 times. Or is it 40? I don't know. 10 or 4. I think it's 10. But I don't know why, but I have a feeling it might be 40. I'm pretty sure it's 10. But you have to shoot a ball 10 times with a liquefier, maybe 40. And that's the whole step. Like, it's so unnecessary. Like, why? Why? Why not once? Why not twice? Like, but 10? Like, why? 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 Like, why? You know? Um, I'm gonna put in D tier for now. It might move down to F. We'll see. Okay, next. I have a controversial opinion about Mob of the Dead. I don't think it's a good Easter egg. I think it's a very bad Easter egg, super boring Easter egg. Other than that final step where you get to fight your friend, it's not a good Easter egg. I'm sorry. The Easter egg itself. Let's let's clarify. The Easter egg, the main Easter egg, is not building the acid gat. That's a different thing. It's not getting the Hell's Retriever. That's a different Easter egg. That's a side Easter egg. That's a buildable even. You might classify it as. Um, the spork. That's not the main Easter egg. That is just setting up, getting your kit. That is not the Easter egg. I'm talking about the actual Easter egg. Build the plane and travel on it 3 times for no reason, and then you have to go around the map and like find the parts and like get them again, like and then bring them all up. And then what's next after that? You have to like listen on headphones for something. You have to find like little no. You put in 4 random codes. And they're not random. They're like the prisoner number of the 4 guys. But that's just more to memorize. That's just 4 codes that you have to memorize if you want to do this Easter egg without having to look at your phone. It means you have to pull up your phone, pull up Mr. Raffle Waffles, pull up your Cornorium.com app, whatever, and look up the codes, or it means you have to memorize 4 random codes. So, like, that's just unnecessary, not needed. Um, and you need 2 people for it, and then you have to listen to the headphone power ups, which for your first time doing it, that's not bad. You got to listen to like the lore, figure out what happens, but like, it's not a replayable Easter egg. Like you're not like you don't want to do that every single time to sit there, wait in the black and white, and just listen to Stanley Ferguson or whatever his name is, tell you about the lore. Like it's a very boring Easter egg. Like I'm sorry, but it is a boring Easter egg. At least it's easy. It's very easy, and like there's not too many unnecessary steps other than the code. There's not many steps at all. Like really. Um, I'll put above Die Rise, but I don't think I can put above Transit. That last step is really cool though. That last step is super cool where you fight your friend. And then Weasel, he gets the zombies on his side. Like that's super cool. That's super cool. Like I said, there's nothing like that in all of zombies. I'll get it's because of that. I'll put above Transit because that is quite cool. And it ends in like 5 seconds because you guys all have like packed guns. They're gonna kill each other really quickly, but it's still a really cool step. And with lore, it is good. But the actual Easter egg, I'm sorry, the actual Easter egg isn't good. Making the plane 3 times and then just like putting in codes. It's not fun. It's not fun. I'm sorry. Sorry. Sorry for all the Mob of the Dead lovers, but I think Mob of the Dead is extremely overrated in general. Like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm not gonna say this yet. Maybe once I get to the map, I will say my controversial opinion. But I don't think I'm ready to drop that opinion just yet. Anyway, Buried. Buried is a great Easter egg, I think. I think it's a really good Easter egg. You need 4 people. You do need 4 people. That sucks. That's another reason why Die Rate is so low, by the way, because you need 4 people. That automatically for me brings it down at least like 1 tier if it's multiplayer only. Um, Buried on the other hand though, Buried, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let me think. Let me try to remember steps. You need the paralyzer. You shoot some crystal balls around the map with the paralyzer. You get the time bomb. You build the guillotine. You put the time bomb on the guillotine. You go to round infinity, and then you like find switches and stuff. And then there's that really bad step where you have to like put the switches in the maze and just go in and out and try to get the order right. That step sucks. Then there's a step with the lantern where you have to throw a grenade at the lantern and get like kills with the witches. And then you have to like get some decoder out and like decode random symbols. Um, there's a few bad steps. Like you do need some RNG for the paralyzer and for the time bomb. Fortunately, though, this is buried, so you have the bank to just keep on spinning for it if you really want to. Um, and you have Arthur to hold the or Leroy, whatever you want to call him, Arthur, Leroy, whatever you want to call him, the giant. He can hold the zombie for you in place, so that's pretty good. Um, those steps, yeah, there's that's the one where you need to, I can't talk. The one where you need the decoder is always a down, always a downer, because it just means you have to pull out your phone or you have to memorize something absurd. So that's always a downer, when you have to pull out your phone, something like that. But and then also the switch step where you have to flip the switches and try to get the order right in the maze. That step kind of sucks. But then there's the sharpshooter step. Sharpshooter. Oh whoa. It like defines the Easter egg. Sharpshooter is like what makes the buried Easter egg. When you remember buried, you remember sharpshooter. Um, this step, if you don't know what it is, every character stands in one spot at the same time, every player, and um, then a bunch of targets are gonna appear, and you all have to shoot the targets. They're like little cowboys with like actual like bullseyes on them, and you all have to hit the bullseyes before the cowboys flip back down and go away. And if you miss one, if you don't shoot one of them in time, if you let it time out, let it flip back down, then you lose. And it's 100 total. I think each player has to shoot 25. So that means there's 100 targets to shoot in total. And if one player misses, then you have to restart. The good thing is there's no like round you have to wait for or anything. You can just go right back at it. Keep on trying and trying and trying. And there's a million wall buys on this map. So you can pick a good one, like the PDW. PDW is usually the go-to. That's what I use at least. Lots of bullets in the clip, shoots fast, accurate, and small buy. So yeah. Anyway, I spent a lot of time on this. And then of course we have the lore, which is kind of cool. It's the end of all of Ultimus, really all of that dimension, that timeline. Kind of anticlimactic ending, but like no cutscene, no nothing. But it's all right. Buried, I talked so much just to put it in B tier. Like I talked way too much just to end up putting that in B tier. But anyway, yeah, yeah, it deserves B tier. It's not amazing. You need 4 people. There's a lot of bad steps, but there's some banger steps. So yeah, B tier. B for Buried. Origins, where else could I put it but S tier? I will say though, it is definitely not the best Easter egg of all time, like some people might say. It is flawed for one reason. One reason only. One reason. 2 reasons actually. One of them's a little minor, but one, of course, the minor one, you need your phone. You either have to memorize a boatload of information, a boatload of codes, a boatload. I was gonna say a different load, but I don't like to curse. Um, but you know what I'm thinking. You have to get a big load of just information shoved into your brain if you want to do this Easter egg without looking at your phone. Like, oh my God, you have to remember like how to translate random symbols into other random symbols for the ice step. You have to memorize 3 separate codes for the lightning step. You have to memorize what each dial you turn for lightning step. For the fire step, you have to memorize which set of dots equals equals which number. And then the fire one's pretty chill. Yeah, fire one's really chill. You don't have to memorize. Oh wait, I just said fire. Wait, no, yeah, fire is one of the numbers. Yeah, never mind. What's the chill one? Ice one. Ice one. Wait, no, ice one. Wait, the wind one. The wind one's chill because that one you have to memorize like one. Like you have to memorize like there's four symbols and you have to put them in the right order. So that's kind of simple. And then you just have to shoot like some little like chimney looking things, and then you're good. So yeah, wind is kind of chill, but the rest of them are not chill. Like it is not easy to get the staffs at all. You have to memorize so much. And then there's the rest of Easter egg too. The rest of Easter egg, it's pretty standard stuff, like throw your G strikes here, use a Maxis drone here, kill a bunch of panzers here, um, shoot a plane here, get zombie blood here, pretty simple stuff after that, pretty basic stuff. But Origins, it is fun. It is so much fun. Holy, it's fun. This is my first ever Easter egg. No, I know it's not. No, I'm not gonna lie to you. My first ever Easter egg was World War II, the Final Reich. But that doesn't even count. You have a little thing in the corner that guides you through it. I'm not even gonna count that as my first Easter egg. Origins was my first real Easter egg, my first man's Easter egg. Um, and I did solo it. Everyone I did multiplayer. I didn't get carried. I carried my friend actually in World War II. But anyway, the ever complaint. I have one big complaint with this. You can do this solo. You can, but it is a bore for one step. Two steps actually. There are two steps that are really boring. One of them, and they both involve robots. One of them is where after you make all the staffs and upgrade them, you have to put them in like little holders, little like stands, I guess. I don't know what you call them. Um, you have to put each staff in a corresponding one. There's one in the mound. There's one on each robot. So you have to memorize which staff goes to each robot, which means you have to hold out one staff and then just camp underneath the footstep until the robot comes. Then you get rid of the staff once it does. Then you rinse and repeat for the other two staffs. It is not. It takes a while. It takes a long time solo. Multiplayer, each of your friends can just go to a different footstep with different staffs and just wait and just do it. You know, so it's not a bad. But then the real bad step is the next step, where then after you do that, a button in the robot opens up. And this button, it'll set a timer, and then you have to run and throw G strikes at this little crater looking thing, and then it'll blow up. But you need to press the button first. Press the button. If you don't press the button, it won't work. And if you don't make it in time after you press the button, it won't work. So solo, the only way to do this is for the middle robot to be there. So also during this time, all three robots are going to be walking at the same time. You're never going to get just one robot at a time. You're going to get all of them at the same time, and only one foot will be open. So that's a 2 in 6 chance for defeat. And yeah, so you just have to keep on waiting and camping in this one footstep, in this one footprint until you get it. Then you shoot it, you go in, press the button, and then throw your G strike and hope you get it. Um, so that really sucks solo. Multiplayer, of course, you have a friend at each footprint. One person goes in, presses the button, then you throw it. Super simple. But for solo, you don't have enough time for that. You don't have enough time at all. You have to make sure it's the one in the middle because that's where the thing you have to throw is. And yeah, you get what I mean. It just means a lot of waiting. Pretty much took me like 20 minutes. Yeah, kind of average. I think it takes me like 20 minutes of just training the zombie in the footprint for it to work. Even if you miss or something goes wrong, you have to do it all again. So that kind of sucks. That really sucks. Solo, this might be a B tier, honestly. But multiplayer, it is a great map. And then also the whole memorizing thing, you can always memorize one staff, and it makes it a lot easier. So yeah, Origins multiplayer, especially if 4 players, S tier, tip of S tier. Even 2 players, still S tier, but not can't talk. Single player, I'd have to give it like a top of B tier. Okay, Shadows. It's a great map, S tier map. Easter egg, is it an S tier Easter egg? I'm trying to think. That last step alone, I think, makes it no. No, that last step alone, I don't think it is. All right, so what you have to do, let's walk through this one real quick. You have to, one, first step, you get the sword, right? Yes, they have to find the symbols and the windows and stuff while you're on the tram. Super easy. Get the sword, upgrade the sword. Um, Upgrading the sword's pretty easy too. You just have to kill some Margwas each round. Then once you do that, it's the flag step, I think. And then you do flag step. And then I think you're ready, right? Yeah, but after that, it's the boss fight, and you're done. Unless you have four people, which then you have to do this one step. But it's actually a pretty fun step. It's not a bad step at all. Each person, so you go into like this crazy mode where like the sky's pink, there's like symbols everywhere, and beast mode lasts a very long time. Beast mode lasts a very, very long time. So each player goes to a different train station and zaps a fuse box, while one player gets in the train, gets out of a train. Like they get in the train, buy it, send it off, then jump out before the doors close. Then they become a beast mode. They become a Margwa, whatever. Go to the center of the map and zap some apothicans, some not apothicans, but some keepers. Um, and if they do it fast enough, you do it. And this, I think about this like while I'm trying to sleep and stuff. This makes me so mad. You need four people for that. The step doesn't start if you don't have four people in your game. It just won't start. It just you do the boss fight and then nothing happens after that if you don't have four people. Which means for the super Easter egg, you need four people to get the. I think you get Perkaholic when you're done. I'd assume you do. I don't remember. I've only done like once or twice, but to get the Perkaholic, I think you get one. You need four people to get the cutscene. Four people to do that step and just get like some nice closure on the Easter egg and watch the cutscene. Four people. Um, That's making me mad because they could have done it so easily, not four people. They could have done it. I'm gonna explain how you do this right now. I'm gonna explain it. Single player. Nobody has to zap any fuse boxes. You just get in the train, get out, zap the keepers before it hits the Shadow Man worm. Um, Super simple. That's the fix right there. Two players, or then yeah, two players. One person does that thing, you get in the train, get out. Then the other person zaps the fuse box that correlates to the railing that the tram will be going on before it hits. Two players before and after, and then four players, all of them. So simple, so simple. Like, why didn't they do it like that? And there's, I'm getting mad. I'm getting real mad just thinking about it. It's so simple. It's so simple. They could have done it so easily. They could have updated it at any time and made it like that, but they didn't. That makes me. Mm. I'm starting to like slur up my words because I'm so mad. Um. Anyway, there's mods if you're on PC that can make it like that or something similar. I don't know what the mods actually do. That's what I would do if I made a mod. I'd make it like the way it's described. But yeah. Anyway, makes me mad. I think that alone that keeps it from S tier. The rest of Easter egg, it's fun. It's simple. It's great. Flag step is genuinely challenging, but fun. Yeah, A tier. But yeah, not as good as Moon. I don't know about that. Ooh, it's better, man. It's better. As much as I hate to admit it because I want that, but anyway, Der Eisendrache. I just played Der Eisendrache. Like I finished the game of Der Eisendrache, and that's what inspired me to make this video. So that alone, you already know where it's going. Der Eisendrache. Where to begin about Der Eisendrache? My friend today, I asked her. I said she doesn't play zombies, and I said, which map should I play? And I showed her the maps in Black Ops 3, and then she said, you should play Der Eisendrache. I thought that's pretty funny. Der Eisendrache. But anyway, yeah, S tier without a doubt. Um, where to even start? Like actually, the bows, time traveling. You have like the cooler version of Samantha Says. Um, the boss fight. Oh my god, it's so good. So first step, make the bow. Second step, upgrade the bow, whichever way you want. It's not like Origins. You don't need all four upgrades. You just choose which one you like the most. One person only needs it, I think. You don't even have to have every teammate get it. I think one person gets it, and then you can start Easter egg if you want. I mean, all of you will get it anyway, probably. That'd be kind of weird if like one person got it and just did the Easter egg with one person with the bow and nobody else had a bow. But you can if you want. So yeah, get the bow, upgrade it whichever way you want. All of them, all bows, so good, so strong, except for the fire bow. Fire bow is kind of weak, but Yeah, it's not that weak at all. It's actually pretty strong, but it's definitely the worst one. The basic shot that leaves a little fire puddle, horrible, horrible. But anyway, um, yeah, the bows, they're great. Yeah, choose. Then you do the little wisp step. That's fun. You time travel. You put in the code. Time travel again. Get the slab. Do some other code business. Um, it's a great, great Easter egg. Then the boss fight, such a good boss fight. Oh, then that step where you have to like escort the keeper, and then you have to like do a soul box, but with the corresponding bow that tells you to. That's so fun, and it's pretty hard too. But yeah, overall, super simple, super easy Easter egg. You do not have to look at your phone for this one, unless maybe you do the void bow, then you might want to. But I just did it with the void bow, and I didn't have to, so I'm kind of cool. But anyway, super fun, super simple. Such a great map overall. Such a great Easter egg. And the layout is great. I love Drive and Track. Love it. Absolutely love it. Would marry it if I could. That's Monoshima. Also, I did not beat it today, but I attempted the Easter egg. I can't believe I lost on the Zetsubono Shima Easter egg, bro. I checked my phone for 1 second, and then the zombies just got me. The zombies just obliterated me. I looked away for like 1 second. It wasn't the only time I downed, though, of course, because then if that was the only time I downed, I would have had quick revive. The other time I downed was actually in the spider boss fight. Because I ran out of ammo, so I was trying to throw a grenade in its mouth and see if that did any damage. And I killed myself with a grenade. And then the other time I killed myself all 3 times. The second time I killed myself, I meleeed too quick on the zip line and fell into the water. And then the last time I killed myself by looking away. So it was not a good game of Decibel. It was not no means. Um, but it's a good map with a fun, simple, easy Easter egg. It's pretty easy. It's not as easy as like the Rise and Track, but it's pretty easy. The boss fights, both of them kind of suck. Spider one, it's decent. The second one, the Takio fight, absolutely horrible, horrible, horrible boss. Just horrible boss. Horrible boss. Um, maybe the worst boss in all of zombies. I'd prefer Revelations over that boss. I'd prefer the Revelations Margwa fight over this boss. Like I don't like this boss at all. I'd prefer Blood of the Dead over this boss. Like, oh my god, this boss just sucks. Like, ooh, don't like it at all. Um, anyway, uh, well, so pretty good Easter egg, pretty perfect overall. Honestly, no complaints except for two complaints, and they both involve plants and RNG. So one of them, you need to. So there's challenges in this map, right? Each player gets 3 challenges, and you all have to complete all your challenges to get lightning and strike, and you need the lightning for the Easter egg, whatever. Um, but the challenges are random. It says this is a set of challenges, and you can get 3 random ones. There's nothing that determines them. And they can be really hard or super easy. It can be throw 5 grenades at 5 spider webs. Super easy. It will take you like 2 rounds. Or it could be stop 3 zombies from transforming into thrashers or something like that. Something like super bad. Or like kill zombies underwater. Like something bad like that, you know? So that's kind of boring. Not boring. It's just kind of like unfair in RNG, you know? Don't like it much. The other complaint is also RNG related. It's, of course, the mortar shell. Getting the mortar shell, you could get first try. I got it first try today, or you could get it on your 50th try. You know, there's no way to guarantee getting it, but it is pretty common. It's not too rare. You can probably get it in just like a 1 or 2 sets of free plants. Um, but that's another thing. Plants, you have to do a lot of planting in Easter egg. You have to get the rainbow water plant. You have to keep on planting blue plants. Um, a lot of planting, which some people don't like. I'm fine with it. You know, it's all right. But swapping all your waters over and over is a little boring. Anyway, I think it's an A tier. Above Moon. Maybe above Chet. Nah. Above Moon. Yeah. It's pretty good. Like Guard Kirby. Maybe my favorite. Oh. I always do that too. Every tier list video. Guard Kirby. Maybe my favorite Easter egg of all time. Better than Rise and Drac. I did this one today. I did this one last Saturday. I did this one in my sleep last night, probably in my dreams. I love this one. Love this map. My overall favorite map of all time, probably. It's great. It's great, great, great. The Easter egg, so fun. Kind of hard. It's not the hardest, but it's like one of the hardest Easter eggs, which I like that a lot. Makes it just feel a little more satisfying when you finally beat it. Anyway, this one's great. This one's great. This is a great Easter egg. Oh my God, this is a great Easter egg. You have to get the trophies, which mainly means you just have to get that one that you need via the dragon hand, the gauntlet of Siegfried for, um, which is like a small little Easter egg quest in its own. And also you have to get dragon strikes. And yeah, I'm gonna start speeding through these. I've been taking a while, and Black Ops 4 is coming up next, so that's gonna take a while too. But anyway, yeah, you have to do that, get the trophies. Then after that, you have to get a code cylinder or whatever for Sophia, put in Code Chronos. Um, Sorry, I'm like changing my music. I have to play music or my microphone. My headset will disconnect if there's no sound, so I'm just listening to music. Um, yeah, put in Chronos code. Then you do your challenges. The challenges are all super fun, but I can't talk about this without talking about the bomb step. Bomb step multiplayer is not that fun. It is way too hard, I think. It's just way too quick the way it flashes. And once it flashes, there's no way to see it again or anything like that. So you have to memorize that order of 6 different spawns. It's not like one or two or three, You have to memorize 6 different ones. And if you get that order wrong, boom, you're all dead. Um, yeah, so you have to like record your voice or something. That's what I usually do. I usually just like take a video of my voice and I just repeat it if I have to. Yeah, and it flashes so fast too. Like it just goes bing, 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 bing. That's through those little spots. Oh, it's just such a risk. Single player. Oh, and you're timed. On top of that, you're timed. So yeah. But single player, you have 3 minutes though, so you're not gonna have time probably, and you can just pause in between things and write it down. So that's not bad. One thing I don't like about this though is that you do have to look at your phone twice. One for that to record your bomb step, and two you do for the valve step. I have no idea to this day how the bomb step works, or not the valve step works. The valve step, I have no clue how that thing works. Like I don't know how the numbers work. I don't know anything how it works at all. All I know is I go to Mr. Ralph Waffles Chronorium.com and I do the cheat sheet there, and that works. Anyway, it's a great Easter egg. The challenges are all great, except for maybe Bomb Step. Boss fight, Dragon is super easy, super just like nice and chill, but still really cool. But Nikolai is genuinely quite hard. I'd say one of the hardest one of the hardest bosses. The only one he's probably I'd say Voyage is harder, and maybe Pegasus on Ancient Evil is harder. But yeah, Nikolai, he's hard. He's hard, man. And the music on this map, this isn't even like Easter egg related, but the music is great. You got Ace of Spades and stuff. Very good, very good. S tier. Rev, I don't like Rev that much. I think it's the worst of the BO for Easter eggs. The bonus step kind of sucks. Upgrading the Apothecary Servant kind of sucks. The fact that you need the Apothecary Servant and Little Arnie's kind of sucks. That's just RNG. Um, yeah, yeah, it's not the greatest. I'm trying to remember all the steps. Then you have to find the eggs, and you have to find the symbols of the little guys. Yeah, it's not that great. I have to put it like top of B. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk too much more about it. Also, the final boss sucks. Like it really sucks. It's so easy, so boring. Um, yeah, it's kind of a disappointment, especially for the grand finale of this saga, and it's that it's just not a great boss at all, and the whole Easter egg, it's not great. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna get too sad if I keep on talking about it. Anyway, Blood of the Dead. Um, okay. I guess it's time for me to say it. I think Blood of the Dead is a more fun map than Mob of the Dead. A better map? I don't know. And I don't think so. I don't know about better. But to me personally, I enjoy it 9 times out of 10 more than I would Mob of the Dead. Blood of the Dead, I probably put it in S tier as a map. Don't click off the video. Don't click off. Just leave in the comments. Why does everybody hate on Blood of the Dead? Why? Yes, you need to learn Morse code. No biggie. I learned it in like 4 minutes. Um, and I have it memorized. Like, it's not that hard. Um, and there's the buoys on the map that you can just look at instead. Yes, you have to look for the shield for a decent amount. A decent amount. It's not shield looking through shield Easter egg. Like I said, people say that's what Mr. T Lexify says at least. Like it's looking through the shield gameplay, like stuff like that. Like it's not that bad. You don't look through a shield that much. Like yeah, you do it a bit, but even so, it's not that bad. Looking for a shield doesn't cover your entire screen. You can still see fine. And also a lot of the shield, it's when the shield's off to the side and you're sucking them up with a key, which you can see perfectly fine with. So, sorry, this map gets way too much hate. Way too much hate. This is, I think, by far the most overhated map. I love it. I love this map. I would marry it if I could. Um, yeah, it's just the bird step. Okay, that's a bad step. I will say 40, 42 spawns, whatever, 46, 38, whatever it is. There's a lot of bird spawns. Um, yeah, but it's so loud. He's such a loud bird. You can hear him. It's fine. It's fine. You have to do it 4 times, yes, for no reason, but it's all right. It's all right. To start Easter egg, you do have to get to round 17 unless you have monkey bombs. But it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It makes it harder. It's a hard Easter egg. It's fun. The boss fight isn't the greatest though. That's my biggest complaint, honestly. And the powerhouse step also isn't that great. Morse code step, couldn't care less. It's not that hard at all. Um, bird step, also once again, couldn't really care less. It's not that bad at all. Um, anyway, I think I've done a bit of yapping. Boss fight, I don't like much at all. Super easy. I did die on it once, though, I will say, because I didn't know the little red symbols insta killed you, and I was also perkless. Um, yeah, that really sucked. I was doing it perkless. I was trying to map perkless, and I died on a boss fight. That made me so sad. But then I did it. I did it later after that. So Anyway, where do I put this? I kind of want to piss you all off and like put it here, but it's not there. It's better than Moonbow. Better than Moon. Better than Death's Bow? No, it's not. I'll admit it's not. I like. Honestly, I think I like it more than this though. I like it more than Shadows. I like it more than Origins single player, but I do not like it more than Horizon Track or Golrod Grovey. I kind of put it here. I'm putting it here. I'm sorry. I'm putting it. Oh no, I'll put it there because Origins multiplayer is definitely better, like infinitely better. Yeah, I'll put it here. I'll put it here. Okay. Classified. It depends. Are we talking about round 150? Right here. Worst Easter egg in history. By far. 9 hour Easter egg? Like, nah. Nah, 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 nah. 9 hours of sitting in the shield bench with ray fires. Nah. Nah, 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 nah. I'm sorry. Nah. Nah. This is the only Easter egg I'll probably never do in my life. Every other Easter egg I will do 100% before I die, unless I die like today. But classified, I don't think I'm ever gonna do this one. I don't think I am. I don't think I have the will. I just don't have the willpower to sit for 9 hours and do that, for a tiny little like 40-second cutscene, you know. And there's the other Easter egg, the one that you actually get an achievement for, and you get the winner's howl. And that one, I feel like more people would consider the real Easter egg, but Black Ops 4 doesn't consider that a real Easter egg. The little completion counter when you hover over the map, it does not count that. It counts getting to around 150. And that makes me mad because I just have a zero. I just have a zero there for the completions, and I probably always will, which makes me very, very mad. But yeah, F tier. F tier. I'm counting it because that's what Black Ops 4 counts. So yeah, F tier. Voyage, ooh, also maybe F tier. Is it F tier, guys? It's better than these two. Okay, the boss fight's really cool. The boss fight is really cool. I'll put it here. Um, but the steps, oh my god, the steps. The clock, not the clock step, the wheel, whatever you want to call it. There's clocks involved. You have a clock slash wheel step, whatever you want to call it. That step sucks. That step, oh my god, that step is a migraine. Oh my god, I hate that step. That's so much running, especially solo. Not fun. Not fun at all. And then there's the what's the other step that's bad? The planet step. Oh my god, the planet step also blows. Um, yeah, two very, very bad steps on a very, very boring map. I mean, you have to like get the the catalyst ones that have a right little electrical outlets. Like why? Like why? They have to do little trials for them or whatever, which isn't bad. That part's not bad. Yeah, it goes there. It's not great. It's better than Die Rise though. 9, I love 9. I love 9. I'd marry it if I could. That's it right here. It is a good one. 9, the there's two bad parts about this Easter egg. One, it takes a long time to actually start. You have to get the gladiators to hit the wood. You have to cook the wood for like I think 2 rounds. You have to get the Death of Orion, the Wonder Weapon, Scorpion gun, whatever you want to call it. Um, which means unless you want to gamble the box, that means you're gonna have to get your reputation or whatever it's called, the affirmity, whatever it's called, all the way up, and then they'll throw a jar at you, so you can do the free Wonder Weapon stuff, the free Wonder Weapon Easter egg. So that means you have to get it all the way up, just so you have to get it all the way down to get the poop. That's right, you need poop on this map. You have to collect poop to do this Easter egg. Um, so that kind of sucks. You have to go all the way down to way up or other way around, whichever way you do it. Um, that sucks. That really sucks. And then there's a step where you have to like line up the shots. You have to like line up the symbols. That step also always sucks. That one's always just like boring and annoying. Don't like those 2 steps at all. Oh, also finding the skull in the temple can also be really hard. Like some of them, it's so hidden. Like some spots, it's so hidden. And sometimes I swear to God, it isn't even there. Like sometimes I'll be looking around for like 10 minutes and it won't be there. Like yeah, those steps all suck. But the rest of the Easter egg, very good. The step for finding the bowl symbols and shooting those and like killing the gladiator, that's fun. The step where it shows you the symbols and you have to kill the right enemies, the right enemy types in that order that tells you. That's really cool. The boss fight, amazing. The little holdout defense in the crypt, whatever it's called. Not the crypt, the flesh pit, the pit. It's called the pit, I think. The place with the shield. We have to hold out there. That's kind of fun. The Danny step where you have to gun down the seeds. That's fun. The step where you have infinite specialists. That step's really fun. The dead wire step isn't bad. There's a lot of steps and they're all pretty fun. I like it a lot. And it all ends up with a really cool boss fight. Okay, next, Dead of a Night. I've only done it once before, but I remember it being kind of mid. I'll put it like right here. And I remember it being that great. I remember the boss fight was pretty cool, but the actual steps were like kind of bad. There was like one step where you had to like find scratch marks or something, and that was not cool. But there was another step where you had to like configure the statue to like shoot a laser in the right way, which wasn't that bad, but it was kind of annoying. Um, yeah, there's no like really redeeming steps at all. I don't remember any good steps at all. I remember like there was this one step where like one player like got put up on like a cross or something, then like fell through the floor, I don't know, something like that. And that was weird, but kind of cool. Like weird in a good way, you know. The boss fight's kind of cool. The map itself, I like the map itself. It's a good map, but that Easter egg, not great, not bad, not great. You know, kind of mid. That's all I can really say about it. Ancient Evil just beat this one for the first time on Wednesday, Tuesday, Tuesday, I think. Wednesday or Tuesday, I don't know. And today's Saturday. Well, now it's Sunday because it's 3 in the morning, but it was Saturday. But yeah, Ancient Evil, it's a great one. I don't know why I put it in C. But, oh whoa, that belongs in S. Honestly, that is a good Easter egg. Ooh, actually, is it better than Blood? Blood's like gatekeeping. This one from S tier. Um, A tier is getting kind of crowded. One of them's going in S tier. Blood's either being moved up or Ancient Evil's going top of A. I think I'll say Ancient Evil is better. It is better. Yeah, it is. Especially, especially when you're comparing boss fights. This boss fight is incredible. Maybe my favorite boss fight. Honestly, it's so fun. I had such a blast doing this boss fight. I died like twice also with my friend. One time, Perseus, whatever his name is, just one shot us with his sword. We got too close, and he actually just swiped us once. I was at full health, and I just died. That really sucked. And my friend was also right next to me, so he died too. Um, but like, it's cool. It's hard. Then the islands collapse. That's really cool too, and kind of scary if you're on the island while it's collapsing. Um, the other time we died because we ran out of ammo. The overall cool boss fight. Really cool boss fight. and the music's also really cool. Yeah, really, really cool boss fight. The rest of Easter egg, getting like the tributes at the beginning, the trials, whatever you want to call them. Those are kind of fun. But you have to build all the hands, and all the hands are all super cool, super fun. And also the amount of like I don't know what like managing the steps, like you can do these steps in pretty much any order you want. Like the way me and my friend did it, we got all four gauntlets, and then we did the tributes, and then we started rest of Easter egg. But obviously the best way to do it would be tributes first, then get the blood gauntlet, then do the blood gauntlet step, then get the next gauntlet, like stuff like that. It's like there's a lot of like ways to manage it, and like do it like in the shortest amount of time or shortest amount of rounds possible. And I always like that. I always like that. That's why I love Origins a lot. It's why I love Gorod Krovi. Gorod Krovi actually never like that. Now I think about it, Gorod Krovi is not like that. Gorod Krovi is quite linear. Yeah, sorry, that was a bad comparison. But that's why I love Origins a lot. And Tetsubo is also like that. Why is Tetsubo here? Tetsubo supposed to be up here. Um, why is Tetsubo there? Yeah, but that's always cool. Is it better than Origins though? I don't think so. I don't think so. But still super cool, super cool boss fight. Overall, great Easter egg, great Easter egg. All right, did not have not done Alpha Omega, have not done Tag, have done D Machine a while ago, like 2 years ago probably. Um, D Machine, super easy. I think I did like my second try. I died at the end once, remember? Like once you do the quote unquote boss fight. Um, then there's like a little sequence where you have to run away. You have to escape the facility while while it's blowing up and stuff. And you can run into lightning, and the lightning will like kill you really quick. I don't know if it insta kills you, but it kills you really quick. Fun fact: the first time I ever played this map, I had like a horrible migraine. Oh, in that first ever migraine too, and I was like, I felt like I was going crazy because like I was seeing like the spots, like the spots of like blank space, like that you do before a migraine starts. Um, yeah, if you don't know what that is, search up optical migraine and like try to find some pictures of like the spots of this nothingness. And oh my god, I was seeing that while playing the snap. And then I went to like the dark ether and stuff and like the teleporting uh little cutscene, Oh my god. My head hurt so bad during my first game of Team Machine. My first ever game of Cold War too. It's not a good first game at all. But yeah, anyway, that's unrelated. Easter egg. You have to build the 4 die shockwave variants. That's really all I remember. You have to build like the Aether scope or something like that. The boss fight. Oh, you have to like bring a ball. You have to like blow up a tank and like bring a ball somewhere. You like find a ghost, I think. Pretty lit Easter egg. Pretty lit Easter egg. Super easy. You gotta put it here because I think I have to keep it here. Yeah, fancy good spot for it. Not bad, not great. Super duper easy. I bet you could do it first try right now. Super duper easy. But what's even easier is Firebase E. I did this one actually my first try. Actually, no, I didn't. Now I think about it, I did not because my game crashed uh, on my first 2 attempts. I was doing great. I got like near the last step, and my game crashed. I definitely would have done it if my game just crashed. This one I think can stay right here too. It's a decent Easter egg. I don't remember much. I think it's been more time since I've done this one than D Machine even. But it's alright. The Ray K is cool. Uh, the boss is a joke. The boss, you can end it in like 10 seconds, I think. I saw a video of a guy like just absolutely destroying it. It is a super easy boss. Like Ring of Fire plus the Ray K triple packed. Oh my god, the boss is just done in milliseconds. This Easter is kind of weird. There's a step where you have to like find the right mimic, or the step that like with like a dartboard. I think that's how you got the Ray K, not the actual Easter egg. But there's a step where you have to play like Pokemon with a mimic, or the step where you had to like play a game on a computer or something, or the step where you had to like find the right canister or whatever. I don't know. I've not done this Easter egg in a long time. I think that was all right though. I think those are all steps on this map. But yeah, it was all right. I remember. Outbreak. I've only done there's two outbreak Easter eggs. I've only done one. I've only done the main one, the one that ends in the Legion boss fight, which from what I've heard is the much better one. Um, and yeah, it was all right. It was all right. A lot of checking your phone though. A lot of spawns. You have to find radios. You have to find the monkey. You have to find the projector. So yeah, looking at a lot of spawns on your phone. That's a big part of Easter egg. Um, what else is there to talk about? But then after that step, like after those steps, then you just go into the bunker on Ruka and you go in. You do some really cool steps down there actually. You have to like go inside a jellyfish. You have to like kill like a red mimic or something like that. And there's one more step. Oh, you have to catch a monkey. You have to catch a monkey in a trap. Yeah, and then you get key cards from each of those steps. And then you put the key cards in or whatever, launch the nuke or whatever, I don't know. Then you fight the Legion boss, which is a super cool boss. Actually, no, this is the hardest boss. I was talking about hard bosses earlier. I forgot about this one. This is a hard boss. And I love that there's a timer on it. There's a 9-minute timer on it. And you will definitely be able to do a boss in 9 minutes, even if you struggle a bit, if you don't take full advantage of like your windows of time to shoot the orbs, even if you don't do great, you'll probably be able to do it in 9 minutes. And that's like you are really, really slow. But it's just there to kind of mess with you, kind of make you panic and make you play bad. Just to add stress. And then all the characters are yelling at you like 5 minutes left before the world's destroyed. 5 minutes left before the nukes take over the entire world, like stuff like that. And oh my god, it's stressful. The timer is stressful. But like it doesn't actually make it that much harder at all. But the boss is hard. He makes like a bunch of like zones that you can't go inside of. There's Panzers spawning, there's Manglers spawning, there's Tempest spawning. There's a lot of boss zombies just chilling around, trying to get you. Um, really hard and fun. I'd put it right there probably. Yeah, and that's it. That's all the maps I played. Yeah, I don't think any of these have Easter eggs, right? Yeah, no. And these ones I have not done before. Yeah, that's it. Let's go up slowly. I think this is definitely border. I want to put them all in. There's some bangers here, there's some garbage here. Like this is just like, what is this? What is this? And what is this? And what is this? Like, but then you get stuff like this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Sorry, I just couldn't wait for Blood of a Dead. I got so excited. But anyway, that's it. Have a I said this last time. I said I have a Gorod Krovi level good day or something like that when I did my first tier list because Gorod Krovi was also top of S in my zombies maps ranking or something like that because I love Gorod Krovi. I love it. If I can marry any map, I'd marry Gorod Krovi. Um. Anyway, uh, yeah, that's it. What kind of day should you guys have? You guys should have a Easter egg-tastic day, Easter egg-astic. Yeah, one of those. And yeah, I said earlier I might do a Wonder Weapon tier list. That's not happening anymore. Maybe sometime this week, not tonight. Nope. 3:15 a.m. This has been going on for like an hour. Yep. Nope. Sorry. Good night. Bye. Love you so.